we have the Nissan Note 1.2 Techno Automatic on a 64 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But as you see from the outside, it's a 5-door car with tinted windows and alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got a 60/40 split folding rear seat, plenty of boot space, and this tray will actually lift up and remove to reveal even more space underneath. Okay, so I'm just going to work my way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round and looks really nice in this colour as well. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, you get half leather seats, which are in wonderful condition, good as new, and there's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. So we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, the speedometer in the middle, and then on the far right hand side we've got the fuel gauge, as well as it's showing a bit of other information. So the big P for park, that's showing what gear the car is in, and you'll see the total miles for this car are 7,805, so very, very low mileage. Over on the far left hand side we've got these couple of green symbols just here. There's a few videos on our Facebook page and on our main website which are worth checking out, and they'll highlight exactly how these work. But basically you've got lane departure warning system at the top and then blind spot monitoring system just above that. Well worth checking out the videos on those. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the right hand side we've got cruise control and speed limiter, and on the left hand side we have stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone just there. So once you pair your phone, hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it'll do that for you without you having to get your phone out of your pocket or your bag. That is of course once you've paired the phone, which is done on the screen over in the center here. Before I come back to that, there's different radio frequencies you've got, so AM and FM as you can see just there, and then below that we've got a CD player. Auxiliary is another way of you connecting up music to listen to it. Basically this car's got auxiliary and USB input, so you can connect up a device that way as well. And we have satellite navigation on this car. And to top it off, we actually have a parking camera. It's a 360 parking camera, so you'll see the image on the right hand side is showing the back of the car with the guidelines showing you what direction the car would be headed in relation to the image that you see. And then on the left hand side we've actually got a bird's eye view of the car as well, making it really easy to park. And it goes one step further. If we press the camera button, we then have a front facing camera and the bird's eye view, or a front facing camera and the front passenger side wheel as well. So with all of those cameras, as you can see, it make it incredibly easy to park. And beneath that we have climate control, so you can adjust the temperature over this side and you can see it adjusting digitally in the middle. Fan speed up and down with these arrows just here. And then to turn the air conditioning on, simply hit this button or hit auto, and the car will take control of the fans by itself and maintain the temperature that you've asked for, and you can just override that simply by readjusting the fans yourself. We then have the fully automatic gearbox, a button for eco mode, so it'll make the gearbox more economical, and we've got deadlock so we can lock the car doors from the outside. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.